Good morning, fellow Ambazonians. Today is Sunday, number 24 day for this month for September 2023. My name is Capo Daniel, una own countryman, sense past king, Mr. No Connie. Today, I don't come for this day for podcast. I know if we even start well because of the death of our own Pekin, our own Ambazonian hero, General Arke. General Arke, he done die in action. He be killed for a place where he based, he be from Boni, for a village. He died alongside 5 other of his colleagues them. Amongst them, he own direct brother, Commander Jackson, when he second in command, and some other top commanders and we didn't do for instance Boni. They done die in an ambush carried out by the Cameroon B, their task force where he be done there for instance Boni, from where to understand. They been done there for this for long. It won't be, I think, August 22nd, I be put out an alert, say the colonial second deputy for mayor, for inside Fundong, the Mr. Ogum Benat, Tanwe Buba, he become for General Buba, this terrorist, he become for inside Boyo. He become make a public speech, he appeal semi-General Buba, then send some special force them for inside Mboni for a village. Me eliminate the presence of Ambazonian fighter them for the General Buba he be accept for public. This one a public information, but he go back again follow up for inside a meeting with the colonial governor for Bamenda Lele Afrique. They agree and then they send these forces. They come back attack for inside the village. When we get this intelligence, the intelligence also be commodity. They don't reach out for some forces the way they work for DDR center where they come out for Boyo for gather intelligence about how they go attack for instance Boni. According to those information will be found out say this man where they call Ungum Benat when a second deputy for mayor for Boyo for come he then one of these people the way he managed the DDR center also. He get a fake Facebook page where he publish the same like Kunyam titles as many of those Facebook pages that they be managed by the people that their intelligence set network. I want me to know say DDR center na intelligence network for La Republic, not be saying na anything we concerning soldier them. So we be confirm and say one of the Facebook page the way they be the user say na Kunyam titles na that man says be the user. He be the provide very detailed account for what it happen for Isa Boyo because na a village. He be the expose the soldier their faces and those who they work with the soldier them. In that they are so cutting where they call them say sunshine program and all those things them. We'll be done put proof for the Ambazonian people for this money action. It is stay for inside Bamenda. It don't work out this fight. Sute it don't succeeds today. They don't kill General Arke, his brother and Jackson when I second in command. And it pained my heart too much. General Arke, na person way na Ambazonian hero. Will be no Arke in terms of the public of Ambazonia. When Cameroon won stage the first election since this crisis, this war, it be start for 2016. Soldier then go cash La Republique, their ballot box them, then bring them for General Arke, put them for a foot. He stand, he put foot on top those ballot box. While mommy them for come, then all they jubilate, they dance around he, soldier they carry gun, they put their fists for air. It will show the whole war. Say our picking them to the fifth stand for fight for defend our interests. For stop the illegal election where Cameroon is the whole and for inside Ambazonia. Because those elections will never give Cameroon concern. Since 60 years we'll get into this union with them. We'll never yet give them our concern. We'll never yet finalize anything about our union with Cameroon. So that was a very wonderful thing will happen. And there are a lot of things about General Arke. And I'll be very happy because before it one die, we don't reconcile. Because of the last incident we happened for inside the second in command, he forced a meeting, me go hold on with the forces them from Boni, so that me go reconcile because of the issue where I began talk say Arke, he don't go for Ghana. When I remember, I began explain for our people, them say, Beneza Akwanga, CIC Beneza Akwanga be the carry soldier then go for inside Ghana. We no be know the thing where they go inside, but now we don't know very well, so they be going for some human rights meeting. At that time, so that for Bafu they be the go, be yes, so that they come out the go. In my best understanding, will be no say they go surrender na for La Republique du Cameroon. So I be put up alarm when I be yes, Arke it be amongst the people they go. One of a very reliable connection. It be also review say it and send money for Arake for Nigeria where they en route for go for that program. So I be put out the information. And Arake also for in nature as he be, he capitalize on that particular point. He make a me and the Sudan if he come will not be the talk again. Until recently we then catch the Ugum Bernard, his brother, I intervene. Then we can last them be forced to talk with me. Then Commander Jackson, he hold meeting so that I would address that issue and already explain for them what to be happen. And everything it go on very, very well. 57,
almost 2 o'clock for Amber time. Yeah, I don't get the way to the top. Almost they forget them. That was when we were on battle. I lost all my soldiers. Then after then, I had two. Those I saw.
So anyway, that's just part of the audios. The meeting will be recorded. So I will get an excerpts of those meetings. I will put them in a storyline so that many people then feel hear the conversation where we get them and how things will be end. But things will be end very well, and I'll be very grateful for that chance we'll be get them to resolve the issue, despite Arake opposition. But now Arake nature that. So Arake, if one can die, so now two things that happen for ground zero where it don't lead to Arake death. What I believe say it don't lead to Arake death from all indication the way we get them. And I don't put out warning them, say the people the way they be work with Arake, immediately take those things them very seriously. From the beginning, now the issue where he be arrest one teacher for inside Mbunyi, where they call Ngong Elias. He tortured that teacher, put him for inside prison for a long time. They can't last release that teacher, them block road, population, then come out, them protest, go for pastor a house, and call me. Who finally solve that problem with Arake, they open that roadblock, everything it be go back for normal. Because each time we saw that the answer get problem with the community, I always fear for their life. It be very important to resolve those issues them very, very well. But the last issue we don't come up. Now the first two things. One, they arrest this La Republic terrorists. This Ogum Bernard, his brother, his small brother. That is small brother and a person where it support the struggle. Now person where it stay for inside Mbunyi together with Arake them. He gay woman, he gay picking them. I be done talk say una no if you go cash man because say a brother they do something. No man no be responsible for way to be another family person they do am so far as nation business it be concerned. I talk say me the release they no last release it last come on have run. I be telling say a big mistake that way that I make am because one, that man in the stay for village he gay woman and he gay picking. Una fi say hide that run come go so he no go find way for come back. If a woman they no come follow you go for day, he go find way for come back. And if una been at the problem for you to come back now and be obstacle, he go find all means, even if you mean that for work with the enemy, and especially do one way brother they already work with the enemy them. So I be done warn them about that one. The second thing about Pango Chia, the powerful inside when a former retired military man, where then catch you for inside Mijang, bring them for inside Mbunyi. Lie talk say na the Ambazonian come way they for inside Abu, they don't holy for day. I be talk say this type of thing you know fine. When I release that man, may go. Then bring proof where you show say that man, if he work with La Republic, he don't provide name them for people them. Say me then key them, say they work with Ambazonian fighter. Most of those people them, they don't get nothing to do with the fighters them. Actually, not those people they will then get rivalry problem within chieftaincy politics for inside village. But they don't put their name. Even those one and get family member the way they for Ambazonian fighter, but there is no evidence. So those people that they support they are picking the way they fight or anything at all. So these are the things we done happen, and we believe that these type of things the way they stir up this mission with La Republic they don't carry and so their military go enter right for inside camp for the way no man in Noba alert the forces them. So we believe say these are the cause of General Arake is dead. He died like a hero. He fall in battle with the enemy and then try to defend themselves. Unfortunately, we hear say them fall. They don't be buried. We don't hear say the Catholic Church they don't intervene. They don't come for they don't bury them in honor. So may his soul rest in peace, and may his family also take solace from their picking way. He be down abandoned family. He joined for fight for a country. Arake, no man of you remember Arake, we no remember Amigo. General Arake, he be done be arrested by orders of Chris Bongam. I will be the main person where he championed the call for Arake he release. They will be under accusations upon accusations, but I will step in for day. And my point where I be talk for Chris Bongam na say Arake will be too big to be killed for such crimes where they be the accused say it don't commit them, whether it be commit those crimes or not. For the first thing that say it don't become a public image, the day where it be carry Cameroon their ballot paper, put your foot on top, we'll be taking, we like activists will be making our hero and we'll be making the face for self-defense. Yes, you be get the politics for ADF versus ARA, and then you also get the ASC, where Sako will be created together with Foncha. All those politics that will go on. Now history, I go take one episode, I go explain General Areke in life, right from the problem that we get them till his death. Just so that make our people then know the correct story and the narrative from which way it happened. I will give you an insight of which I be think General Areke, a group, the British Southern Cameroon Resistance Forces, was a group that I conceived, was a group that I formed, and I built the forces, and it didn't turn out well as well. But today, General Areke is gone. So I will leave the issues around General Areke and I go address them in a special edition for my podcast. But I go want for talk say the things the way it happened today. The first thing will happen where I leave place where I drink Mimbo for bar. Mimbo sour for my mob. When I hear for the Areke die, I come back for house. Now two things and they were I want for talk for our own people them. Heart to heart. Because me, when I remember I come for this struggle, I force Ivor, Tapang Ivor and Mark Barata Tawe, they be the lead this struggle. For we, the people that will join this struggle now for 2016, I'll be forced and say they must talk for pidgin. Because I want to bring this struggle back home. So I don't always be a countryman. I need to talk at the fear. I need to talk at the looks of for try for please some person. I need to talk the fear. Say some man go twist my talk. I stand for the truth because I know say that truth. Now if it save our people them, my country people from Ambazonia, all picking them from Ambazonia at home and abroad. Una listen for me. Now, it don't be less than 3 weeks or 2 weeks where we for Ambazonia we done lost 3 big commander them. We done lost General A2 for Insa Bali. We done lost General it call itself na FM also. FM Bitakola for Insa Meme. We done lost today, we done lost General Areke. All this life of this our young men them way we lose them so. It no actually be necessary. It pain me say we still lose our people them for this war. It pain me. It is not necessary. All this death and destruction is avoidable. La République idan can shidong with we in front of the international community. He decide for talk say he go for ceasefire. They go stop for attack all Ambazonian camps. They go stop all their operations in Ambazonia, offensive operation. They go move back into their barracks them. Maybe we'll give cessation of hostility. Maybe we'll stop fighting for some time. But few of us who feel say we overget power, would believe in our own propaganda. Instead for we to take this chance for stop the killing, for these young men in ground zero, we will know our capacity for try for negotiate because of our own politics. We decide for reject ceasefire, sabotage ceasefire. La République idan shidong accepts to go release our prisoner, over 1,000 prisoner them. Because some of you will feel say, if this struggle is not benefit some people them pocket individually, will reject them all for choose this way for fight, continue for fight this senseless war. It is senseless. This is supposed to be a diplomatic engagement. It is not our choice, of course. It is the choice of Pobia to get into war. When they fight you, you need for fight back. You are obligated for fight back. If you not fight back, if you not invoke the right of self-defense, that means you are not even a human being in the first place. It is our nature to fight this war. It is the right thing to fight this war. It is the right thing to pick up arms. But when the enemy, he decide for calm down a high horse, for talk say, yes, now I be the deny say problem no day, yes, there is problem day, make we go now for go negotiate. For reject them na a betrayer. This is, I will not just accuse Ayabacho because I know that he was the one who sabotaged these Canadian talks. But I will accuse all the leaders from Ebenezer Akwanga, Yerima, John Ba Okoro, Marianta was there, but we kicked up Marianta out of my request because of some unprofessional behaviors and some consistency. We could not work as a team. This is nothing to do with her competence and the competence of her delegate. I think I have developed some relationship with them and I understand them a little bit. I love Marianta as a woman and his delegates, but there was reason for us to kick them out. I will blame all the 5 factions that were involved in the Canadian negotiation. You have betrayed our people. You have had the enemy, as Carson and I'm going to talk, na small you the cash monkey. With the fight the war, say, our main target, na same we get La Republic for a place where they fit discuss the root causes them for this struggle, for the negotiation table. Then we go finally get justice. We go finally get closure for solution where we live with them, no matter the outcome. But we know say thing one time na independence. We don't go get them so they go reach that place. Then we miss them all. If we be down secure this victory, we get them for Canada, all we for day in peace. We even do and so you get Sako, this Chris Cow, Chris Anu, they come out the talks in La Republic, their negotiation they go on. Canada they negotiate. A whole Canada, their prime minister be involved for something. Somebody talks in Canada they pay. We wicked, and some people then they believe them. Today you see some this impotent boy where they call Lucas as a big mumu. When another kind of mumu them for quarter way they get this anger issue because they get complexity. Na iwe mumu ibi. For inside 3 months, I bring this thing for a GovC member them way they no be inside decision making body them. I explain them for the saying that the thing is what we will get them for our hand. So I have a show level me 4. Here and a small click for no reason. All of them here for 3 months. Until I vex a common level and say that when I want level more boy then continue to die for nothing. The same people who knew everything that was going on turn for talk say na Canada the sponsor Capo Daniel now. Capo Daniel be under influence of Beneza Akwanga. Hey, Capo Daniel go join La Republic. When our people they die, we wicked. All these deaths are avoidable. If we don't stop, all the killing could have stopped already. Now when I risk a war way, we go lose them. I be down one una. Tawa resign for A GovC. Say we go lose this year 1 or 2 years. If we not be careful, we go get a complete lost. The special status where Paul Biarangian for we, where it even want take them back. The Ferdinand Gongo, the Atanganji Paul, and all the hawks them for the regime, they want for even neutralize them by declaring every region in Cameroon a special status in their own way, in the same light of the one with the Rangian for we for Ambazonian. If we not take advantage for this, their posture where they do and for deceive the international community, for demand something better way if we help our people, then we don't finish. All the mobile na talk so it go end. Na areke that it don't go. 3 weeks, we don't lost 3 commander them. Talk less about Pastor Emma. Any man we know Pastor Emma. When they talk about alpha soldiers, Pastor Emma, if a soldier fit die, Pastor Emma no go be na one. Pastor Emma na man will be clean. It will be clean. So we fight the war, make we not forget saying that people that are picking and that they die. Their lives then be valuable. We get obligation for do everything in our power for make sure say make we no waste life when we fit stop the killing. Now our obligation, all the one the way they don't pass for our hand them, we don't see them as a public. Even if you talk so you know they for self-defense, they picking them, they don't give you joy one way or the other. We need to do everything for secure our country. If we know if we win this war true, if me Capo Daniel are the lie, me gonna throw me. Me God even punish me. But if we know if we win this war, then we know if we try for negotiate, we know if we try for seize opportunity, knowing very well which way the international community they talk. At least in the beginning, if we talk, so we know which way they talk. But today we'll get access. If we pick telephone, we'll call White House, if we call Secretary of State in office for inside America, call their senator them. For UK, if we do the same. For Spain, for European Union, I mean, there is nobody. All international organizations where they have ground zero, where they operate for Cameroon, they actually engage with we directly, direct, not be saying that they see going for back channel. We don't represent UNA for the highest level. We supposed to know the truth and know how to act accordingly. I no go over talk, make the message it go mix. Person not even know it why they talk at the end of the day. At the end of the day, I dey cry General Arike. My pikin wa movie so. A for me, a movie ma talk say I move am from bonga mi hand. A for me, he can come out of my hand. He go day the way we dey. So he can die today. I dey cry and I die. And I dey also cry die. I dey remember say this past 3 weeks them we done lost na 3 big soldier them. 3 big soldier them. And I dey also think about my own experience for this struggle. And no say we for don't stop this death they be avoidable. If we be don't go in for this ceasefire with La Republic, now La Republic they go in for ceasefire, no be we. What one thing I only say we for committee will not go attack them during this period. All the boy them for day, they will then transform their gun them into flags, talk for their community them. We for the see now how we move this struggle towards a peaceful resolution. But we don't miss some. And we don't miss some na say na La Republic he fought. We don't miss some because La Republic no be ever want negotiate. They no go ever want negotiate. But we don't succeed for get the international community for put them the pressure where they go decide for negotiate. And we don't miss them. Now that betrayal this will see the effect. I be tell now when I be resign for Ayabacho, say if we no be careful, the soldier there for ground winner they give we voice as a people, as a nation, for stand, for talk, for demand, for make noise for social media. If those boys them can't go tomorrow because of our own foolishness, then we'll get our own self to be blamed. The talk says strike the iron when it is still be hot. Strike the iron, it is still be hot. We'll still get chance. Right now, as I talk, we'll still get chance. The worst have not yet come. But if we still listen for people the way they don't get credibility, people the way they can't talk without any evidence, without any research, they don't get any standard. People the way they not be patriotic with their own motivation. Na my group, I support my group, na partisanship. People the way then they inside occultic leadership where they support na some particular leader. No be even the idea. People where they no fit challenge or ask question, they no fit think of themselves. Then we say self, now we go be our own worst enemy. There is still hope. And I hope so we either go open. Make we listen very well. We talk together with each other. We reason together. Blind followership will not lead us to anywhere. Self-pleasing, pleasing Ambazonians on social media will not lead us anywhere. We must look our reality, look how we fit get the highest possible benefit for our people for the sacrifices they have made and we have made so far. We are obligated to do that. And we'll be doing that. So God bless you now. Today we mourn a great hero in Ambazonia. And I want to tell all the soldiers the way they for back Bullet, General Nyi, where they remain from all those group for commander the way they be data will be enter for Instacom. Me they know say we also know the problem the way they go on for com, but they want to be the time for address them. I will bring all those things them detailedly because it be important for our mindset, make our people then get a proper perspective and story for which way that happened for Instacom and for Boyo, for inside Ambazonia. God bless you now all. Capo Daniel, looking out for you, signing off.